But no, our ideas that we bring to our customers.
Yeah.
For instance, with the foot pedal, so we had to print on grip tape because there's a grip tape lining on the pedal. And it gets pressed down a lot. Gets
It can get worn out.
We need to make sure that the logo is going to stay on there.
Right.
So we can't just paint it. We can't just put a sticker. We
Right.
had to do
Had to bulletproof it basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
And it was
That's a tough place to put a. You think about it. That's a really tough place, but it's a good place. But
Yeah.
That's a tough place.
And then we've done some other things, really unique packaging, really cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Local company here wanted these special boxes to hand out and put shirts in to gift to their customers. And it's a high-end product, and so they could afford to invest some money per package. And I couldn't find anywhere in the United States to make it at a reasonable cost. So I spent a lot of time on the project, and it was really fun. And ended up sourcing it through China and getting it done and getting them a really good price, which
Wow.
was half as much as what they were expecting to pay, and really a fraction of what retail would be.
Right.
And it's a lot more than just printing business cards. And that was my I had to learn this because I didn't come from a printing background. I came from a finance background. I worked for a bank, and then I worked for a finance company. And when I moved up here and took the job with Alphagraphics, I knew it'd be challenging. I knew it'd be new, but I didn't. I guess I had this misunderstanding that most print, you just hit print and it comes out, and it's not
Typical banker, huh?
and it's not like that at all. There's a lot that goes into it, and so.
Well, yeah. Well, especially the equipment you guys got down there.
Yeah.
Tell us about some of the monsters that you have in,
Yeah,
in your shop.
the equipment's it's
Without getting too technical, okay? I mean, I'm sure you got your big Bertha or whatever you call her.
We have a couple of them. We have basically capabilities to produce just about any sign or print that any small business would need. We can do that in-house, which is great because it allows us to control the production, control the quality. It gives us an advantage in pricing. We have flexibility when it comes to when we're going to deliver it. We're not locked in. A lot of print manufacturers. So there's 5 print shops just on our stretch of the road. Within a 2-mile radius from our shop, there's 5 other print shops. And we all do the same thing, but to stand out, you really have to differentiate yourself from the other person. And so we produce in-house. Most of them don't. They outsource everything.
Ooh, isn't that more costly for the end user?
Yeah, but it's lower risk and lower investment cost for the business.
Yeah, but if I'm going to a print shop, I don't know about anyone else, but if I'm going to a print shop, I'd like to think they're the ones doing the printing for me.
Yeah, and that's not always the case.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's not always the case.
Yeah, because there's control loss there, isn't there?
Well, yeah, we can't control quality.
Well, you can't. You can reject it, I guess, and send it back and delay your customer.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, that's one of the advantages of making things, in-house.
Right.
Because then we can.
Well, you're real printers. You're not a what would you call it? Printer broker.
Yeah.
For a lack of a better word.
No, that's exactly what they're called.
Printer brokers.
Print broker. Yeah. And there's people that buy a machine and work out of their garage, and they can have great pricing. But I've had some experiences in my life where you get what you pay for in this world. And a lot of times the know-how that's involved with our designer who's fantastic. It makes my job a lot easier. That you just can't get from someone that
well, that's an artist, and that's well, folks. That's part of the art of printing. That he's talking about an artist right there.
Yeah,
designer is code for artist.
Yeah, I feel like a good graphic designer falls in either one of 2 categories. They're either very technical or they're very creative, and the creative ones are the ones that you want to hold because anyone can do the technical.
Yeah. The technical is going through the motions, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's getting everything in the right place is the creative part.
And that's how they stand out.
Yeah.
And so we got really lucky with Cheryl. It's
Mhm,
great.
mhm.
So it's been great.
Good, good. Do you guys do silk screen?
We do. We do.
You do
yes.
silk screen in-house, or is that brokered out?
It's through the Alphagraphics network.
The network.
So,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
So
all right. That's the
all
advantage of being with a big national
yes.
company that's owned with a huge
Yeah.
company, right?
Well, lots of the machines cost $100,000-$200,000
Ouch.
for certain machines that can only do certain things.
Yeah.
And so we tend to share them within our network. That way, we still control the quality. We still have control over the costs and the inputs.
Mhm.
So.
Hey, just real quickly, can you put a little blurb out to anyone that we're in about 15 minutes so far that has already decided they're interested and they want to get a hold of you tomorrow morning? That's how excited they are. What's the best way to get a hold of you, Chris, for everyone watching tonight?
Would be just to give me a call.
On the telephone.
Yeah.
It's just
Just old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned, huh?
Yeah, 760-722-1485. You could always go to our website, which is Alphagraphics, us760.com, and always by email.
Yeah, and then I forgot to have you do this, but at some point, if you could get an Alphagraphic link onto my studio's page on Facebook, then our Facebook viewers don't have to do a lot of writing or searching or remembering. And if you could do that and get us a link direct to you.
Yeah,
And just post it, send it to me, whatever, and I'll post it for you if you want.
for sure. And if anyone wants to reach out to me and mention this video, I'll print you some free stickers with your logo on it, or whatever logo you like.
Oh boy, look at this. So look, you're getting freebies just for watching tonight, folks. Good, that's awesome. Well, thank you for that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, well, I heard you were in Vegas recently.
Yes.
And we haven't had a chance to talk about that trip. But they say whatever happened in Vegas stays in Vegas. So let's just talk about what can leave Vegas, all right?
Okay. Yeah. So I have family in Vegas. So I go there quite a bit. But
I thought it was a convention.
It was. So I go down there a couple times a year, one for training and then one for work, and then one for the convention.
Right.
Is one of the printing conventions. This last time I brought Heather with me.
Oh,
and so
okay.
I couldn't get myself
No secrets then.
in too much trouble. But yeah, I went down there and trained with actually the top Alphagraphics salesman. Guy sells $6 million worth of print every year. And
At the show? At the convention?
No, through Alphagraphics.
Oh, just
so I
through-
spent a day with him, just chatting him up.
You're saying Alphagraphics? That's the corporate?
Yeah,
the corporate?
another outside sales rep, just like me.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But the guy does $6 million a year.
He's doing $6 million.
Yeah, and so
and he's teaching you his tricks, right?
Yeah, yeah. I had a lot of questions on how to get to that level.
Oh yeah. So, where is his market? I'm curious where that market is. Is that his Vegas market?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, then come on. I mean, if you're not surrounded with bazillion-dollar hotels and the Strip and everything else, I mean, he's probably doing $6 million just on the Strip.
They do.
Right?
They do a lot. Yeah,
I mean,
Vegas is known
There's
for
nothing
going
else
overboard.
like Vegas anywhere in the world that I know of, but quite like that.
Where do you stay when you go to Vegas?
Where do I stay?
Yeah.
I haven't been there in a while. Where do you stay? That's a better question. You guys just were there.
Where did we stay?
MGM or the Grand or?
MGM. We stayed at
Yeah, that's where I've stayed before too.
And nothing against MGM, but I lost every single night.
I said let's talk about the positive. With all the bad that stays in Vegas, stays in Vegas.
True to form, I won the very first pull I won, and then I
lost it all.
I won a decent amount, and then I proceeded to
How
lose.
much did you win? What's a decent amount?
It was a couple hundred, I believe.
Couple hundred?
Yeah, I mean that's enough for me. Yeah.
Anyway, so let's talk about the convention. What give us some
convention's
insight.
cool.
I mean, you're there for the whole weekend,
Yeah,
right?
the convention's cool because we get to see all the technology that they're coming out with, and it's
So what is it? Share it with us.
well, they
That's what I'm
have.
asking.
I mean, you know, a business card used to just be a simple, small, thin, you know, piece of paper, and now they got them. You can have them die cut any shape you want. You can get the super thick ones. You could have certain textures on it that make it feel. There's one called a soft lamination that makes it feel soft. It feels like velvet.
Wow.
It's really cool. I like it.
Meant to keep. Meant to
Yeah.
keep. It's so nice that people can't dare throw that card away, and that makes sense. You know, a card that can't throw that away. You know, it's velvet.
For a guy that works with business cards all day
Right,
long,
right.
the good ones stand out. It's a very effective marketing. It's one of the simplest things that a business could do for itself is get a nice business card.
Sure.
I have two different sets. I have ones that I print out that I hand out that aren't as nice, and then I have the really nice ones that, you know, I give to.
Well, I got a little unique business card too, don't I?
Yeah, you do. Yeah. And that's the point.
That's the
Is to be
point.
unique and stand out.
That's the point. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
There's 18,000 businesses in Oceanside, and
18,000 businesses
give
in
or take,
Oceanside.
18,000.
Wow, a lot of competition.
There is, you know, and the point is,
It's only one city in a big county too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know, you got to stand out today.
Yeah. Okay. So we talked about the kind of interesting cards. What else was interesting? They had to have it. We got some balloons or some hover things or what? They got to have something bizarre coming out of the convention, right? Just like the car conventions, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think.
There's
of what
no
the
nothing
coolest
that
thing-
you're just shaking your head, going, "Wait, what?" You know.
A lot of the new technology is just reinventing the same old thing.
Well, it's
they're
cards,
finding faster ways to produce it, cheaper
Yeah,
ways. So we used to like a set of business cards. You know, we print out on a 18 by 12 sheet, and then we'd have to cut it 23 times to cut all the cards out. You know, now we have a machine where we just push one button and it cuts all of it at once, and it saves us hours of time. So just little things like that. But yeah,